How are you guys? Hope you're grand. Namhlanje guys, I want to talk to you about incosi. You will praat met julle van 'n kind. A teen, early stages of teen and all that, and the baby stages. I'm not gonna talk too long. I'm just gonna summarize a couple of things. Maar wat ek gaan vra van jou, die ene wat die video nou kyk, kan jy nie die video share for the others om te sien in order for us to have a better future for the kids. Mamela bafethu. Ngoqala, when you have incosi, especially when a guy, when you hear that your chick is pregnant, the only thing that you were thinking about right now, shit, that's a lot of baggage right there, Joe. You can't be there. You disappear. We don't even have the reasons. But when you get the chance to explain yourself, you don't even explain the explanations that would make me understand as a child about why weren't you there. You tell me you was young. You tell me you was thinking about your future. Yet, lo sister uthwele umntana was able to keep the baby, give birth to the baby, give the baby a name, raise the baby, and by the help of someone, maybe the grandmother, the auntie, the uncle, the cousin, the sister, the brother, she is able to raise the baby. Now, we have a tendency of making kids and not prepare for the kids' plans. And I'm talking both umzali ongumama, umzali ongutata. Let's say maybe you both decide you're going to raise your child together. We have a tendency of not preparing for the child. I believe when you want a child, and everybody knows that you have to do it this way, because of first abantu bokuqala, when they were having kids, they would have the kids in the marriage up until the stages of the years changed, and now we're just having kids out of the marriage. We're having kids with a girlfriend, we're having kids with a side dish, we're having kids that we're adopting, we're having kids we inherit other people's kids. Some of the disagreements between the couples, and only to find out you are not going to be happy now because of these kids of this other guy, or you're going to ignore this other guy's kids and just take care of your own kid, or you're just going to do the mothers and then disappear. Guys, when you are having plans on umnana, you start from a small age. First of all, if ungumZulu, I would ask you these years we are living in, please, can you please teach your child the other different languages? Put your child in front of a TV. I'm talking about Zulus, I'm talking about Xhosa, Tswana, Sepedi, Venda, Afrikaners. Put your child in front of a TV. Let the child's mind evolve. Be open with the child. Talk clearly with your child. Don't lie to your child. Tell your child what is happening for real out here in the streets, so that your child knows how to keep themselves, how to avoid some things, especially the topic that will never end, the substances. That topic will never end, because each year each day there's a child born. This child is born in the mercy of the streets, and in the streets you're staying in. You're staying in a location. You're not staying in the suburbs. Location you're staying by logishi bati hlambi logishi endagi. Apho khona you find the streets like this. You will find the streets ezingenatha. You will find houses like this. You will find shacks like this. And you will find that no one in that neighborhood is planning to change or make anything different. And then you yourself was born in the streets. You was born in this environment. You was raised in this environment. You are lucky if you turn out as a good kid. You are lucky if you have a employment future. Because apha elokishini ekasi sithi usemakasana singabaXhosa. Yi enikasi ons Afrikaners so say yibe ikasi come say for you. In order for you to survive, you gotta have guts, you gotta have balls. You gotta prepare yourself for the worst, like taking a life. abortion is the same as taking a life. So if the child is there already, bruh, why are you thinking about the abortion? The child is there already. You made a child. You knew that you could prevent this girl not getting pregnant before you had sex with this girl. But you went and had sex with this girl and you didn't use a condom. You did not ask her if you did not ask her if she has lady condoms. You went and have sex with this kid or this girl, and then now she's pregnant. Now you don't want anything to do with the kid. You disappear. You let the kid be raised with the mind that's negative. What happens to the child? The child ends up being a gangster, a prostitute. The child ends up being a housewife with no education, and then the husband is still doing his own shit outside. And then uzibuza umbuzo, Thixo uyisaphi le ndlavini unike yona okanye yintoni le unike yona, not thinking it's all your fault, because wena mzali, you did not pay attention to detail. You did not prepare for this child. You just went and had a kid. Nowadays we're having kids. How's a kid gonna raise a kid and this kid is being raised by someone else? I mean, like, if you are a child and you have a kid, you are being raised. You yourself, you are a problem. You yourself, you are a umthwalo. We have to support you. Now you bring another child in the house. Why is that child fucking up like that? Because when Namzali, you did not take the time to talk with the child openly. Kana kudlala anything sexual on the TV, you're changing the channel. You're not explaining to the child why you're changing the channel. You're just changing the channel. Then the child shakes, okay, let me go test this. That's why children, sometimes you'll find them in houses that's careless, with no doors in their rooms. They will watch their parents being sexually active in the room because of you're changing the channel when the child is watching this thing. Not explaining to the child, don't do this thing because of that and that, you might get pregnant and all that. It's the same with these substances. They will use the substances because you are sending this child to go buy a cigarette for you. You know you're not supposed to send an underage child to go buy for you a cigarette, yet you're going to send this kid to go buy for you a cigarette. You know you're not supposed to send this kid to go buy beer, yet you're going to send this kid to go buy beer. And then the one who's doing the business is still going to sell the stuff to the kid, knowing that they mustn't. Abantu basekasi, black killing black, brown killing brown. There's no change about it. We can't blame anybody for that. You need to blame yourselves for that. You'll find that when you're buying a toy for the kid, you're buying a gun, and you don't explain why you're buying this gun for the kid. Then the kid watches the movies, and in the movies, the bad guy looks cool. Not the police. The bad guy looks cool. So the kid thinks, okay, I got a gun, so I gotta do one thing. And copy the bad guy. Act like the bad guy. Then I'm also gonna look good. You understand? But if you buy the gun and explain to this kid, this gun I'm buying for you, you must know when you're old enough, when you buy a gun for you, it's for your safety. It's for you to think of joining the police, joining the army, to protect the people, protect the others, not to destroy or kill the others. And then you'll find, I'm buying a hammer for my kid. And then like the toolbox stuff. And now, still not teaching the child, but this toolbox is for you to learn how to fix things. Then the child takes the hammer and go breaks the wall. And then that's where Ubutsotsi comes out also again. They're breaking houses that have no one in, and they break the stuff like, window frames, sell those stuff, or break the bricks like these buildings government. And there's nothing happening to anyone who's buying these things. There's nothing happening to anyone selling these things, because some of the people who's buying these stolen things is people that's government officials. Now, incosi yakho, if wena awuyitishi, every toy you buy, if there's a birthday of this kid, birthday celebration, they're gonna have presents. The present you buy for the kid, when they open it in front of you, or if not, write a note explaining why you bought this specific present for this kid. Because let me tell you, some families, they buy a toy for a kid. For an example, they buy a bike for the kid. The bike, there's a benefit out of the bike. The kid can join as clubs, his skills and get bikes and get paid for that. They join as clubs, get toys, Emmo, they get paid for that. But when ndaki fan dikasi, Jay coordinate the toy, you hear, you can spill that, the toy. You don't have time to play with the kid, you don't have time to talk to the kid. Right through the week, Monday to Monday, you just want to be around your friends. You come home, you just want to eat, sleep, just have a conversation with the parent. What about the kid that needs your attention? The kid goes out there now and sleeps with sugar daddies, sugar mamas, because you as a parent did not have the time to have the chats with your kid. And when it goes down, you want to freak out and blame someone else. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your kids. Share this video so all of us can get our kids together. There's more coming.